What would you do if a woman with a sinister smile asked, "Am I beautiful?" In the quiet streets of Japan, this terrifying question has echoed through generations, leaving fear in its wake. Welcome to the Mythical Vault, where we uncover the most chilling and unforgettable legends. Today, we reveal the haunting tale of Kuchisake-onna, the Slit-Mouthed Woman. It starts like this. You're walking home late at night. The street's unusually quiet. The fog clings to the ground, and the faint glow of streetlights offers little comfort. Suddenly, a figure appears before you. A woman wearing a surgical mask, her eyes half hidden behind long, dark hair. She steps closer, her voice low but clear. "Am I beautiful?" she asks. You pause. The question hangs in the air, and something about her feels off. It's not just the mask, not just the eerie stillness in the air, but the way her eyes bore into yours, waiting for your response. And when you answer, everything changes. Slowly, deliberately, she removes the mask, revealing a grotesque, gaping slit that stretches from ear to ear. Her mouth, sliced open into a gruesome, permanent smile. Her eyes flash with a twisted glee as she leans in closer, asking once more, "Am I beautiful now?" This is Kuchisake-onna, one of Japan's most infamous urban legends. Her name means slit-mouthed woman, and the horror she brings with her has been told and retold through generations, from ancient folktales to modern urban legends. But where does she come from? And why does her terrifying story still resonate in Japan today? To understand Kuchisake-onna, we must first look at the roots of her legend. Her story is steeped in Japan's complex relationship with beauty, status, and revenge. In one version of the tale, Kuchisake-onna was once a beautiful woman, married to a jealous and abusive samurai. Her beauty was known throughout the region, but her husband suspected her of infidelity. In a fit of jealous rage, the samurai attacked his wife, slicing her mouth open from ear to ear. "Who will think you're beautiful now?" he sneered before abandoning her to die in agony. But death was not the end for Kuchisake-onna. Instead, she returned as an onryo, a vengeful spirit bound to this world by the pain and anger of her violent death. Over the centuries, her story evolved. In the Edo period, it was said that Kuchisake-onna would wander the streets at night, searching for victims to ask her haunting question, "Am I beautiful?" If they answered yes, she would reveal her gruesome smile and kill them. If they answered no, they were met with the same fate. There was no escape. But as the legend spread, new details emerged about how to survive an encounter with Kuchisake-onna. In modern times, particularly in the 1970s, the legend of Kuchisake-onna experienced a resurgence, fueled by a series of alleged sightings. Children on their way home from school whispered about the mysterious woman in the surgical mask who would appear out of nowhere, asking that dreadful question. Panic spread through towns and cities, with reports of people being chased by a woman matching the description of Kuchisake-onna. Schools began issuing warnings, and parents feared for their children's safety. As the legend took on new life, people began to speculate. Was Kuchisake-onna real? Could she truly be walking the streets of Japan? The fear was palpable, and her story began to blend with the culture's evolving relationship with urbanization, beauty standards, and social pressures. The surgical mask she wore, once a symbol of illness or protection, became a haunting part of her identity, a reflection of modern Japan's obsession with public appearance. But what makes Kuchisake-onna so terrifying isn't just her disfigured face or her gruesome origins. It's the sense of inescapability that comes with her. No matter how you answer her question, the outcome is always the same. Or is it? Over the years, people have shared different methods of surviving an encounter with Kuchisake-onna. Some say that when she asks, "Am I beautiful?" you must answer with a neutral response, like "You're average" or "So-so." This confuses her, buying you enough time to escape. Others claim that throwing sweets or candy at her can distract her long enough to run away. The sweetness of the candy is said to momentarily pacify her spirit, as it reminds her of the life she once had before her horrific death. There's another theory, too, one that taps into the deeper psychological nature of the legend. Some say that answering her question with your own question can confuse her. If you ask her something unexpected, it forces her to pause, buying you just enough time to escape. But no one knows for sure if these methods truly work. The only thing certain about Kuchisake-onna is that once you've encountered her, the experience will haunt you forever. Kuchisake-onna's story is more than just a ghost story. It's a reflection of Japan's cultural anxieties. Her beauty, once a source of power and status, becomes a weapon used against her. Her mask, now synonymous with disease prevention, reflects the fear of what lies beneath the surface, both literally and metaphorically. In many ways, Kuchisake-onna's story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of vanity, jealousy, and societal pressure. Today, the legend of Kuchisake-onna continues to evolve. In a world where masks have become a common sight due to modern health concerns, her story feels more relevant than ever. It's not just a tale of the supernatural. It's a reminder that the fears we carry in our modern lives are often reflections of deeper societal anxieties. So, if you ever find yourself walking alone on a quiet street at night, and you hear soft footsteps behind you, take a moment to pause. If a woman in a mask approaches and asks, "Am I beautiful?" remember, her question is more than it seems. How you respond might just determine whether you live to tell the tale. The story of Kuchisake-onna serves as more than just a ghost story to scare children on dark nights. It's a reminder of the dangers of societal pressures, the obsession with beauty, and the deep-rooted fears that come with those pressures. Her spirit is a manifestation of unresolved rage, vanity, and jealousy, emotions that are all too human. In the end, Kuchisake-onna's legend isn't just about her terrifying appearance. It's about what she represents, a reflection of society's darkest fears. Thank you for joining us on this haunting journey into the legend of Kuchisake-onna. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe to the Mythical Vault for more chilling stories of Japanese ghosts and spirits. Next time, we'll dive into another spine-tingling tale from Japan's rich supernatural folklore. Until then, beware the quiet streets, for you never know who or what might be following you.